Let's get this party started. So we are live tonight with Miss Shamar Starks Ward, aka Love Shamar, and I like to refer to her as the Queen of Poetry in Savannah. Yes, give the people a nice intro. We're gonna clap you in.
Hey everybody, hey everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. The Queen, that's a lot. Hey Queen, I can go with that. But definitely not the. Thank you for having me. How you guys doing tonight?
Great. We here, we here.
All right.
We wanna get some of your positive and uplifting energy going over here because we just like burnt out from the work week.
All right.
But
I feel you. I've been working this week too. But you know the main thing is we are here, like you said, we're present.
That's
in
right.
this very moment, in this time, in this space, and this is it. Not what we got to do when we leave here. Not what we got going on last week or what we trying to do next week, but this moment right here. So we're going to take this time together and just love on each other, ladies.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. This is Love Shamar.
That's
Love
my name.
Shamar. So
Love
tell the
Shamar.
people what you do and why are you called Love Shamar?
Well, I am a poet. I'm a writer. I'm an author. And I am also a certified love coach, loveologist, and master sexpert for over 15 years.
Definitely going to get into that.
For over 15 years, I was considered the loveologist, the love coach, and love just kind of went hand in hand with my name. So when I started doing poetry, when I started doing open mic, I was like, oh, people have names. I can have a name. So I went with Love Shamar.
Hey, it works.
Because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, love is the energy that propels us all, that moves us all, that lifts us all. And we all need to be able to experience this energy of love. And so that's what I'm about. I love you.
Alrighty then. So tell the people what all you do in Savannah.
Well, I am the host of Fire, Jazz, and Poetry. That is an open mic poetry night that is held every other Wednesday at Exclusives Restaurant and Lounge, located on 2003 Greenwood Street. And that event is something that has been dear and close to my heart. We've been doing it now for about a year. Well, it's been a year in February. And the owner of the club, Tanya Boyd, is a phenomenal black woman. And she gave me the opportunity to share my heart. And with that in mind, with the idea of sharing my heart, it has been so awesome to see other people get on stage and share their heart, share their words, or even the people that are not artists that just come and they're uplifted and they have such a good time. It's been awesome. So that's primarily what I'm doing here now in Savannah is the spoken word. I'm a member of Spitfire Poetry Group, and we're working next week for our thing, the Savannah Spoken Word Festival, the 13th annual. So I'm excited to be a part of that, and really just getting into the community of Savannah, the spoken word community, and getting to know people like you lovely, awesome, talented, brilliant ladies. And I am having a ball. I've been in Savannah. I'm from D.C. I've been in Savannah for 5 years. And this last year has been the best year that I've been here because I've been able to be me and be able to attract a circle of people that reflect me. And that's one of the most awesome things in the world, to be able to share your talent and your gifts with people that appreciate you.
Absolutely. Now, I've met you before and I never knew. This is why your energy speaks to me. I did not know you were from DC. You know, that's my hometown as well.
Oh, what?
Northeast.
Okay, I'm from
Capital area.
Southeast, huh?
Okay, well, nowhere. Hey, my dad's still up there, Anacostia.
Yes, indeed. Born and raised. Born and
This
raised.
is why your energy speaks to me so much. That's amazing.
How long have you been here?
Girl, you can sound from DC and Savannah at this point because I've been in Savannah since '02.
Okay.
So yeah, quite some time. I get up there as often as possible. But back to Miss Tanya. She is an amazing person.
She's phenomenal.
That's actually Exclusives is where we hosted Real Talk before we got the opportunity to break out into radio. So great lady, y'all check out Fire Jazz and Poetry. It's Wednesday nights, right?
Yep, that's Wednesday nights. And Exclusives is open every night. Y'all go and check them out. Except Tuesdays. I think they close on Tuesdays sometimes. But check out their Facebook page and support.
Absolutely.
Support.
Exclusives, lounge and bar.
Yes.
So Sexpert.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna get into that for sure later.
Okay.
Loveologist. What constitutes a loveologist?
It's actually a registered trademark course that you take. So I'm a certified loveologist. Okay. The course that I took is by Dr. Ava Cadell. She's been a sexologist for, I believe, over 20 years. She has every type of degree possible. And she created a platform for people like me. I was in the adult toy industry. And she wanted everybody to have more education with what they did and to be able to coach people instead of just sell products.
Okay.
And she is awesome. The course is very extensive, and you learn about a lot of different things. And so taking the course helped me be able to, like I said, shift my focus from selling products to actually helping couples, to helping people be able to communicate with one another and enjoy each other more.
Okay. Now, when you say it, communicate with one another, I know you're not talking strictly sexually, obviously.
No.
So, what kind of couples have you encountered, in your journey as a loveologist, and how have you been able to help them heal their love or come closer together?
I would say this: if I did a generalization, every couple is basically the same.
Mm-hmm.
We want to love one another. We want to be able to express our desires with one another. And the main issue that I found over and over again was, first, communication. And the issue with communication is honesty. And a lot of times you can't be honest with your mate because you're not honest with yourself, and you don't accept yourself for who you are and what you are and what you like or what you don't like. And we have these universal beliefs that we try to adhere to, and a lot of times it makes you not be honest, basically. And so I found that a lot of us are lacking in self-love. And so all of that goes together. In order to love yourself, you have to be honest with yourself. In order for any relationship, whether it's a intimate relationship, whether it's a relationship with your children, your boss, your coworkers, you have to love yourself. And so I found that most of my couples, one of them or both of them were having some self-love issues, some self-recognition issues, some self-knowledge issues. And so that made the relationship be more difficult than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Right, so it made me realize that the first love, the most important love, is self-love. And that's what I have. I retired from coaching couples, and now I'm focusing on teaching people how to love themselves.
Okay.
Because that's the most important aspect.
Absolutely. Now, how are you able to recognize, like, what is it qualities that stick out to you that show you someone, isn't really sure of who they are? Or
Yes, almost certainly. You hear it in conversation. If I'm talking to a couple, and one of the parts of the couple always refers to, well, she likes this, or he likes that, or he wants me to do this, or she wants me to do that, and they don't have a voice for themselves to say, well, I enjoy, or I don't enjoy. And if you're always deferring to the other person, then it's a part of you that is not expressing or not recognizing or not honoring what it is that you need. For those couples that I worked with and I was like, you guys, it's not going to work, y'all need to break up. Years later, they would contact me, or she would usually contact me and be like, girl, I finally listened to what you said, and we broke up, and I got a good man, and I'm enjoying being single, or whatever it may be. So I think I was just impatient. I was like, if you pay me, listen to me, I'm coaching.
Right.
Quit her. She's selfish. She's not gonna be able to do, give you what you need. So that was my love coaching for couples.
So, what would you suggest is because we have different views, and I'm single, she's in a relationship. My view is that I don't believe anybody under the age of 30 should be married. What do you say?
I believe that that varies. We're all different. We all come to different levels of maturity at different times. But what I do know is that men in particular take a longer time to mature. I heard from an older guy one time, a man isn't a man until he turns at least 40.
Wow. That gives us no hope, ladies. That gives us no hope. Del, we do have a man in the studio.
I'm almost 60.
Oh, what you got to say?
Can you say that by the time you turn 40, you were definitely, did you notice a difference in your maturity when you turn 40?
28.
28?
28? He said it ain't took him that long.
Yeah. Mature quickly.
28. Yes. I had no choice.
Okay.
Well, why? Why do you say that?
Well, when I just came back from the Gulf War,
Okay.
about 28, 29, and I started looking at things differently.
Okay.
Right. So that was a extenuating circumstance beyond your control that forced you into maturity. But most young men are able to, well, then sometimes, you may have incarceration, it may be something that changes your life. But if for the most part, if you can just do what you want to do and still live with your mama or whatever it may be that's hindering you from reaching that maturity level, I would say that young men, and young women too, that you might run away. I've been married and divorced. I got married when I was 22.
Wow.
I was too young. I realize that now. I was too young because I didn't know who I was. So how can you choose a mate when you don't know who you are? You don't even, you want to have somebody that reflects you. You want to have somebody that you're compatible with. You want to have someone that supports your dreams and goals and your aspirations, and that you guys can talk about the same things and enjoy the same things together. But when you're that young, you don't know.
Right.
I'm 43 now. And so I can honestly say, I am definitely not that 22-year-old. It takes time. It takes life. It takes experiences. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing. I'm thankful for her and all she went through. I definitely am. I'm thankful for the divorce. I wrote some poems about it.
How long have you been married?
I was married for 5 years.
So, our pending question when we speak about marriage, what did it take for you to walk away from that marriage?
It took for me to realize that, first of all, God was still going to love me if I divorced this man, and that I deserve better, and that I could have better.
I think that is very powerful right there. When I think about women in like domestic violence, relationships, or some kind of emotional abuse or any type of abuse, or just neglect, period, they're not happy in their relationships, they stay. And they think that they won't find anybody better, or they're not worthy of anybody treating them in a better way. And that's really unfortunate.
I think a lot of times, speaking for myself, it's a lot of candy. I had a plan, I had a dream, and I had a goal. And it wasn't just mine alone, it was mine and my husband's. And a lot of times it's hard to let go of that vision. Because you believe, and if you're a woman that loves and I'm open-minded and I'm forgiving and all of those wonderful qualities that we have, you believe in the best of the person. You believe that fantasy, that they are actually really the person that they want to be and that you want them to be. And so you stay in hopes of that. You know, you stay for the fantasy. And so sometimes you just gotta wake up and realize that that person's going to be that person. And if they turn into the other person, by the time they do that, you can be gone and had a whole other different life, you know, by then. And especially considering it was an abusive relationship. He was emotionally and verbally abusive. And to be married to something like that was a shock for me. I was very young. I didn't expect that, you know, so just the whole thing of people telling you you're supposed to stay with your husband, you know, you're supposed to stay in this, and they're not, you know, being disrespected on a regular basis. They're not going through what you're going through. So you stay, it's a struggle. I definitely understand why women stay. But I would encourage anybody that is being abused in any form to really look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I deserve? Do I deserve this? And if you answer yes, work on yourself. Work on your love for yourself. Because you do not deserve to be abused. No one does.
That's some heartfelt words for our singles out there, young and single, and looking, you know.
Get somebody that loves you. Get somebody that makes you feel good about who you are. Get someone that lifts you and that appreciates you and makes you feel like a queen or a king on a regular basis. Now, you're not always going to get along. Get somebody that you can argue with and make up with. Get somebody that is not violent. Violence isn't good. It's not cute. It ain't. It's not funny. It's not pretty when you have a black eye.
We love our faces.
Or you got that little number in front of you because you get your picture took because you got locked up because you were defending yourself. They lock both people up now. You don't want to go to church. You don't want no domestic violence record. Because you decided to be with somebody that couldn't handle their temper or their anger, or you're someone that can't handle your temper or anger. You know, stay by yourself if you can't. If you can't handle an argument, be single for a minute. Get yourself together.
There's no harm in being single. There's no harm in finding yourself. And there's no harm in being treated the way you deserve to be treated.
None at all.
Everyone knows, even those individuals who are in those abusive relationships, and emotional abuse is even worse than physical abuse to me, because the physical, you know, that can heal and it goes away, but that emotional abuse, that stays with you.
Yes, it is. Words are power.
Absolutely.
So going to your words of power statement, how did the poetry help you through that situation, and how has it helped you in life in general?
I started writing when I was about 18, so I wrote 16. Before I got married, I had started writing. And in the beginning, it was just a form of self-expression. It was these lyrics or rhymes would come to me and I would just write them down. And it didn't really mean a lot to me. During the time that I was going through the marriage and the divorce and all those things, I started going to a church where they asked me to be the psalmist. And so I started writing poetry for church, because up until that time, all my poetry was about sex and love and anger and cursing in it, you know. So when I was actually asked to write about God, or to write about my experiences in a positive light, I realized that my poetry was healing, that my poetry could be uplifting, and that it took a different turn for me. As I have written over the years, I have learned that my poetry is also therapeutic, that I may have something that I'm going through in my mind, like old relationships or just ideas about spirituality and things of that nature. And when I write about it, I'm able to look at it on paper and put it in a different perspective. Actually see, first of all, what I'm thinking, and then be able to understand where I am at that time. And so,
Absolutely.
so when I put this book together, It's a modern day,
There you go. Boom, pow.
a modern day Black woman's poetry. And I named this Volume 1, 2 Decades of Growth and Change, because what I did was compile poems from when I was 18 up until now. And I realized that over being able to see 20 years of poetry, I was like, oh man, my voice has changed, my perception has changed, my expression has changed, and it's a snapshot of who I was and who I've become. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing further work. I put this together last year, and I've written so many poems since then. So I'm already working on Volume 2. Volume 2 is going to be more about relationships and sexuality. I'll add some eroticism, and then I'm working on the title. But this one is a collection of just about everything. And as I read it, I'm like, hey, this is a good book. It has about everything in here. It has unexpected things. It has things that people can relate to. It has some insight on my Black woman's mind. So just knowing that the poetry defines your growth and helps you to be able to heal is that's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. Tell everyone where they can actually purchase a copy of those prices.
You can get a copy on Amazon.com. It's available on Kindle and also in the Audible.
Awesome.
The Audible is awesome. I think poetry should be heard, and so to be able to put the Audible out there I think that was a great accomplishment. I'm really excited about it. Y'all check me out. Let me know if you get a copy, and I want to see if you color. The book has some coloring images in it, images you can color, and I think that's exciting because it's art.
Mm-hmm. And art is also therapeutic.
Yes, and I've been coloring. I wondered, you know how you do stuff, and you don't know why. It's like, why would I do this? But since I've been coloring, I'm like, oh, this is why. I feel so excited coloring. I haven't colored since I was a little girl, and I am really enjoying it. I'm having a good time.
Coloring, my grandmother does that a lot. She's like, it's so relaxing.
My mom colors, and so I kind of thought I was doing it because she would enjoy it, but I'm loving it. I got some of those. I got 36 colored pencils, so I have all my colors. I'm having a ball. If you come to poetry and you buy a book from me, I give you a little pack of crayons to get started. But it's like a starter's pack. Go get you some crayons and get you some colored pencils so you can make it pop off the page. So I want to see people's art. So if you buy my book and you color in it, please let me know.
That's going to be great when I'm at work on slow days because I'm going to just be coloring. And I will Instagram you my pictures.
Yes, please. That's what I want.
So you mentioned something, and when I saw you last week, we shared a little bit about that, but the power of writing and manifestation.
Oh, yes.
So explain a little bit about that, because we had our moment, but I've seen it a lot more lately, and I think I made a post about it. But people are just writing down or posting things, and Trelawney, when she came, she made a good point about she doesn't mind sharing things that hasn't happened yet because nobody can deter her vision or steal her blessings, and I thought that was really powerful too. You know, but just the fact that you would acknowledge these things, pen and paper, and then next thing you know, it's happening.
Yes.
Explain the power of manifestation.
My understanding of the power of manifestation is, first of all, words are the power. But the words come from intent. They come from thought. And so when you think a thing, it's already in action. It's already in movement. When you speak it, it goes out into the universe. But when you write it could be immortalized. Because that writing could be something that survives forever. But what you're doing is you're compounding the power of the word, the power of thought, the power of speech. And us as humans, we're the only ones that have the ability to speak. And then we write, we have language. And it is power, there's magic in that. And being able to pull out of your mind what it is that you want to manifest and put it in writing and put it in words is going to put an extra boost, an extra little bit of power, an extra little bit of magic on those words. And I have had it happen consistently. If I sit down and I write a list, or I write out a manifestation schedule, things that I want to see happen, I'm able to go back and check my list and be like, hey, I have this happened, or this has come about. And even down to my current husband, what I wanted in a mate, or what I want in a job, or just in your life specifically. And again, it comes from pulling out what it is you really want. Because once you put it out there, it'll come. Especially like Melanie was saying, how she said Trellis does. You do it you don't say, I want a new job. You say, I have a job that I can have an easy commute to, that I like the people that I work with, that I enjoy what I'm doing, that I get paid for my efforts, that my boss respects and appreciates me. I mean, you write that thing, you don't, and you say, and I am grateful and I am thankful for having this. I'm experiencing this and I love it and I'm so thankful. You know, so it's a power to it. It's not just you write down what you want. You write down what you are manifesting, what you are experiencing in the now. And I think that's the power behind it as well.
Right. Go ahead. No, we're always questioning. No, I think that's very powerful because I've never thought about writing in that aspect because I've always used writing as a tool of catharsis, a way to cope with whatever I'm dealing with at the time, and that's what helps me get through. You know, some people, everybody has their thing. Some people work out, some people can cry it out, and that's done. Me, it's going to stick on my mind until I write it down and express it in words that other people can relate to, you know? So that's how I'm able to release tensions from myself through writing.
That's awesome.
So, and that's actually what started my blog for me. When I was going back through what my brother was going through at the time, it was tough. It's tough dealing with things with your family, especially when it's something that you never would have expected, like a suicide attempt. You know, you see this in movies, you read about it all the time, but you never expected to hit that close to home. And that was tough for me to deal with, so I could only imagine what he was going through being a survivor. So, you know, me, the only thing that could literally keep me sane, literally not make me cry every time I thought about it, was writing it out. Writing out his experience, what he went through, writing out what he wasn't able to see his family go through. And that was therapeutic for me.
So you did it in a journalistic style?
Yeah, literally started as a blog. No, it started off as random posts on Facebook that people were like, wow, that's deep. So I was like, okay, I'll blog.
Okay.
And then that's what turned into the novel. And then we're just building from there.
Okay.
So writing is powerful on so many levels. I never thought of the manifestation. What you just said, you know, when people are like, oh, I want a new job. And they're like, okay, so.
And you get a new job.
Yeah, and then you hate it, and you're right back where you started. Like a list of.
I have a list of everything that's going on, and I encourage everybody to go, if you're on Facebook, go to the Savannah Spoken Word Festival, and the list of all the events are there. But the one on Saturday is going to be in the parking lot kind of area, and it's a big open field near Exclusives Restaurant and Lounge. And we're doing it really big for the kids. It's going to be an awesome event, and they get to participate in the slam. So have the kids come on out. The youth slam registration is going to be, it starts at 1 p.m. So please get all the information from
Well, go ahead. If you have some of those dates, go ahead and give those.
I can give everything. I got a whole list.
Absolutely.
All right.
Please.
The Savannah Spoken Word Festival. On Monday, April the 23rd, we are having a Speak Easy Jazz and Poetry Benefit featuring Lake and Love, Deep, the Indigos, and more. So Deep, the kids from Deep are going to come out and perform. Spitfire is going to perform. It's going to be awesome. So the 1920s is the theme. If you have a little 20s kind of dress, come on out and represent. If not, just come dressed nice to impress. It's a, can I say,
You just can't say prices.
I can't say prices? Okay, so check the website to see how much that is. It's a small amount. Doors open at 6:30, and a portion of the proceeds will benefit the local youth organizations, Deep Center Inc. and Park Place Outreach. So that's going to be awesome. On Tuesday, April the 24th, it's Tongue, Open Mouth, and Music Show featuring Danez Smith. He's coming to support us. He's a winner of all types of slams and different awards, and so he's going to come out. That's going to be at the Sentient Bean at 7 p.m. and showtime is 8 to 10:30. So sign up is at 7 and showtime is 8 to 10:30. Wednesday, April 25th, we're having an event, Why the Cage Bird Spit. It's a workshop and showcase that's also featuring Danez Smith. It's going to be at the Savannah LGBTQ Center. And the Pillow Talk Project and Spitfire are hosting this together. The time is 7 to 9, and then after that, they're going to have a meet and greet of a cocktail hour at the Nonfiction Art Gallery. That's going to be some refreshments served. I'm sorry, all of that is at the Nonfiction Gallery, and the refreshments are going to be served at the Savannah's LGBT Center. Yeah. And then I'm hosting the event Sapiosexual Sessions.
Oh, go ahead and hold up your flyer.
An erotic night of poetry. We're going to have live music. We're going to have some live models with body painting.
Okay.
We'll have some erotic sweets and treats. And we're also going to have Jessica from Pure Romance is going to come out.
Okay, awesome.
So that's going to be awesome. It's definitely an all-adult event. For the mature only.
That works.
So sapiosexual means turned on mentally. So we want to talk about mental stimulation and also be some erotic poetry as well. On Thursday, April the 26th, we're having Indie Authors Unite, finishing and publishing the book yourself, and that's featuring the best-selling author and creative teacher artist Trelawney. And that's going to be at the Nonfiction Art Gallery as well, and that's starting at 6:30. Also on Thursday later that night, we're having Creatively Crafted, open mic and showcase. Woo woo, feel! And that's, the feature for that is going to be Danez Smith, and that's at Stafford's Public House, 9 p.m. And then on Friday, we're having a grown folks poetry slam at Foxy Loxy's. So that's going to be good. You guys can participate in slam and win some money. It's going to be a monetary prize. Also on that Saturday in the morning, we're having a block party. It's going to be live music, art vendors, and the Youth Poetry Slam. That's time for that event is 11 a.m. to 3. The Youth Poetry Slam is at 1. So bring your kids out so they can perform. I think that's going to be so awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then later on that same evening, we're having a red carpet affair at Windsor Hall. And that is going to be featuring Ashley Hayes, daytime poet, road champion, and more. It's going to be awesome. That's going to be real nice. So you can come dressed to impress and get some pictures in for social media. And then on Sunday, we're wrapping it up on Sunday, April the 29th, with a Tybee Beach Cypher. And we're going to meet at the North Beach. You can look for us. We'll have some more information posted about where we're going to meet. And that's just going to be instruments, lyrics, good vibes, and that's how we're going to close the festival under the stars.
That is
so
I'm excited.
So all week, we have something for everybody. There is no reason for you not to participate in the Savannah Spoken Word Festival. This is our 13th annual, and we're doing it big because the spoken word community is growing, it's vibrant, and it's off the chain. And so everybody can come out and enjoy. Some of the events there is no fee. You don't have to worry about spending any money. Come out, bring something though, because people gonna have their books.
Right.
And their t-shirts and whatever else they sell. We're going to have some vendors at every event. And we just want to get the word out. We want everybody to know that the Savannah is the place for spoken word.
Love it.
Well, there's next week is packed for sure. For one, for two, make sure you all take your dark skin to Tybee Island on Sunday. You know I love antagonizing Tybee
Well, it's all
Island with
weekend
crowds
anyway.
of black folk.
I thought it was
because
supposed to
they
be
hate it.
last weekend.
Huh?
I thought it was supposed to be
It's
last
this
weekend.
It's this weekend.
It's tomorrow,
Right?
Yeah.
We had such a dope combo with Shamar. We need to have a part 2 because I can't believe our hour is up already.
Oh, man.
But if you would, please grace us with one of your poems.
Oh,
That would
sure.
be
We've
amazing.
talked about so many things. I kind of want to do my inmate poem. What you think?
I'm excited for it all because I cannot wait to get that book home.
Okay. I'm going to do the one that kind of speaks to what we were talking about our gentlemen that are in. Let me find it. It's called Incarcerated Brothers. And I'm reading from the book, A Modern Day Black Woman's Poetry, available on Amazon.com.
Hey.
My incarcerated brother, I miss you. Doing my best to hold you down with prayers, scriptures, kites, and pictures. My incarcerated nephew, I miss you too. You converted to Islam, couldn't take the menu. That's cool. Assalamu alaikum. You speak and write fluent Arabic now? Wow. Always correcting my pronunciation. I'm so proud of you. Look at what you can do. My incarcerated uncle. Damn, time flying past out here. Going by real slow for you. Didn't seem like the 20-year bid fit you or the crime you did. My incarcerated brother. Do what you gotta do to keep your head in the book, work on your body. Feed the talent you never paid too much time to. Your artwork is so beautiful. My incarcerated son, cousin, friend, my ex-boo. Man, I truly love all of you. My incarcerated brother. I think about the time you described how if they put that crazy ass dude in the cell with you, you was gonna stab him 999 times. You wild, but I feel you. Never know what you would do until placed in a situation of incarceration. With a decision to be forced on you. Your life or his, no guns, just the sharpest thing you can make, find, or buy. And the strong kill or be killed desire to survive. Suckers soft as hell in these streets. Better stop living like jailers make believe. They don't want that time that comes with that beef. When the judge hits the gavel, they in shock and disbelief, talking about, why me? My incarcerated brother, yeah, I'm coming to see you. Hit the snack machines, tell some jokes, and make the best out of an hour or two. My incarcerated brother, I'll help you. We can expand on your big business plans. Regret serves no purpose, but I wish you had been thinking like this beforehand. They found a cell phone. Oh, man. No more late night calls for a while. You got locked down? Heard it makes the time go by fast. Sent you some money for stamps. I got the letter you wrote and cried. I know you're tired, tried, and convicted of something you didn't do. If only moms would have had some more lawyer money for you. My incarcerated friends, your peoples out here love you. I know you feel forgotten sometimes because there's always some task we got to do that comes before you. You feel we should fit more time in for you. We feel like you shouldn't have done what you do. Some of us won't even come to see you because we're so mad and disappointed in you. Man, we need you. Every situation is different, but in the end, you're in bondage. A modern-day slave hoping somebody out here thinking about you. Don't get it twisted. We slaves, too. But, yeah, somebody is praying, planning, and wishing you can get out of this soon. Now imagine that the time served has passed. When you hear those gates cling shut behind you, what are you going to do? As a side note, I'm sure you won't be wearing your pants sagging off your ass. See you soon, man. I love you.
We're snapping. If you can't hear us snapping, you can't clap the poetry. I'm literally fighting back tears over here. Yo, that was great. I think, did you perform that one that night? 'Cause
I
it
might
sounds
have.
familiar.
I might
Yeah.
have. I have two about jail, and that one is more for us. The other one is about, don't let them catch you, kind of thing.
Okay.
It was a pleasure, ladies, being here with you guys.
It was a
I
pleasure.
really enjoyed it. This was a very comfortable conversation. I am very proud of what you guys are doing. I am going to start promoting the word that people need to
Thank
tune
you.
in, y'all, every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday at 9 o'clock, I'm going to start spreading it because we need this as a community. We need what you guys are doing. And I commend you and I love you, ladies.
Commend you as
And the
well.
love
Black
is
girls
mutual.
rock!
Yeah. I gotta get them with the Cardi B.
Oh. You're done.
We about to log off. It's after 10 o'clock, and Dave already texted me. So, thank y'all for listening to Real Talk tonight. You're listening to WRULP, Savannah, Georgia, 107.5 FM, WRUU.org. We are Savannah Soundings, community radio with global soul. And the viewpoints expressed in the preceding program are not necessarily those of WRUU, its license holder, or its staff. Good night.
Adios.
Okay, good deal.
All right. Excellent.